the link. This is our last monthly meeting before state testing begins. So this one's going to be short and sweet, but I just wanted to go over a couple pieces of information with you. And then I want to be able to leave it open for any questions. And then, of course, as you all know, you are welcome to email me after. All right, so it is our March monthly meeting. Today, I want to go over the testing review PowerPoint. I want to go over what testing day looks like and then time for questions. All right, let me just let a few more people in. Okay, the testing review PowerPoint was sent out. It was sent out through email. It is also on our social media and in our VIP group. If you are on Instagram, if you go to the link in our bio, we have tons of resources, but one of them is this test review PowerPoint. If you are in our VIP group, it's under files. This PowerPoint was designed to give you a resource that's a complete overview of everything that you've taught this year and everything that the students need to be prepared for the state writing test. So it's a great tool to use leading up into the test. I did this when I was in the classroom multiple times before test day. This could be something you maybe do the week before test day. And then you go over again a couple days before test day. And then you go over again the day before test day. It's a fun, colorful, quick, easy PowerPoint that just gives students the quick key points they need to know for every part of the essay. Okay, so it goes over what needs to be an introduction, how you plan, what goes in the middle paragraphs, what they are the elaborative techniques, just goes over those things. So if you need that PowerPoint, please go again to the link in our bio on Instagram in the VIP group under files. If you still can't find it, you can always email us, but I want to make sure you have that review PowerPoint and you know what it can and should be used for. So that's your tool to use as a complete review. Testing day, hopefully your school has let you know what the testing day plan looks like. It's super important that kids know where they're testing and who they're testing with prior to test day. As a mom and a teacher, this is probably my number one thing that I think all kids should know way before test day. They are with you all year long. If you're their writing teacher, they are used to being in your classroom. They are used to being with you. And if on test day, they're going to be in a different classroom or with somebody else, they need to know that now and start getting prepared for that now. So if you don't know where they'll be testing, who they'll be testing with, please ask your administration ASAP. Get that and share with the students now who they'll be testing with. If you have students that get extended time that are going down the hall to Miss So-and-so, have that conversation with them. Okay, make sure they understand, okay, on test day, I'm going to this classroom. On test day, I'm going to be to this person. If they're not sure who that person is or where that classroom is, take time one day to show them. Because again, you don't want testing day to be filled with any type of anxiety. You don't want testing day to be any type of surprise. You want testing day, this is the way I always put it to kids, where they just get to show off their skills. That's it. You were just showing off your skills. So make sure they know who they're testing with and where they're testing. And if they have extended time, explain that to them if they're not aware of that. And just make sure they're comfortable with it. Okay, because on test day, they're just going to need to be prepared for that. Now, we have lots of resources for you, but one of the big things, especially for elementary, but even for our middle school kiddos, is any type of encouragement you can give them. We have these little cards pre-done for you. They're in our VIP group and under files. If you're not part of our VIP group, just go to Facebook, put in Top Score Writing VIP and it'll come up. And just go to files and we have tons of resources for you. But these are little cards that we made. You can totally make your own, but there's nothing better than the students getting a little note from their teacher on the day of the test. Simple words of encouragement. We have one written out for you that you can simply put who it's to and then your name from, or we have one that you can write it all out. Just a little word of encouragement goes a long way with students. For me, I always give the example, my oldest, who's now 16, is a very good writer. He usually always gets 9s and 10s, and he's my straight A student, and he still gets anxiety the day before the writing test day. He still says he has trouble sleeping. He still says he's worrying about it because it's just testing. So as much as you can ease their mind through encouragement, and also remember that I'm real big on kids should know all those little things before test day, such as the booklet, how that's set up, what, depending on what state you're in. The prompt may be in the middle of the book, reminding them. The prompt may be in the front, the middle, the end. Go find the prompt first. That's the number one thing. Go find the prompt first. Identify the key word and then go read your passages. Let them know the book's all, bound together. Let them know it's not going to be separate sheets all over your desk. Let them know that they have a time limit. Go over that with them. Let them know the week before, hey guys, we're going to be starting our test on test day about 9 o'clock, which means if you have a 120-minute test, you need to be done by 11. So kind of go over with them, hey, around 9:30, you should be done with planning. Around 10:15 or 10:30, you should be well into your middle paragraphs. Give them these little pointers and tips that they can use now, again, so they'll be at ease on test day. Okay, so any little tips that you can give them. I am going to leave it now for questions. Hopefully you've had the PowerPoint and you know about all our resources. But other than that, I've enjoyed being able to meet with you all monthly. Hopefully you've got a chance to use all the resources we've created. I know that you all have been working hard. I know it has not been the easiest year, so I'm excited to see how well your kids do. And I hope that everything goes smooth on test day for you and your kiddos. And from now until then, any last minute questions, feel free to email me. I'm going to put the information on here as well. My email is lisa@topscorewriting.com. You're welcome to email me anytime. Other than that, that is it for today's meeting. I will stay on for questions. You're welcome to put them in the chat pod. I'll be happy to answer them. I did email the PowerPoint. It's also available in our Instagram and VIP, but if you didn't get it, because sometimes our emails go to spam, feel free to email me and I will send that over to you ASAP.